The message came at 2:14 a.m. Her phone lit up the bedroom like a lightning strike. Dad's in the hospital. I'm going tomorrow. We'll talk later. No, love you. No explanation. Just expectation. I stared at the ceiling while she packed in silence. Drawers opening. Zippers closing. The sound of urgency that didn't include me. 2 weeks earlier, she had said something I couldn't unhear. My family always comes first. You're second. She said it casually, like stating the weather. I remember nodding. Good to know, I replied. She thought the conversation ended there. It didn't. That night, while she stood by the door holding her suitcase, she looked at me like I was already responsible for whatever came next. Flights are expensive right now, she said quietly. I didn't answer, because I already knew what she was asking, and I already knew my answer. The truth is, that sentence rewired something in my brain. Second, not partner, not equal. Second, I replayed our marriage like security footage. Every holiday spent with her parents. Every financial loan to her brother that never returned. Every decision that somehow ended with me adjusting. I started noticing patterns I had ignored before. Her paycheck went into her personal account. Mine went into the joint one. Her family emergencies were constant. Mine were inconveniences. And slowly, the realization formed. Not sharp, but heavy. I wasn't a husband. I was insurance. 2 days after that conversation, I opened a new bank account during my lunch break. Quietly, calmly, methodically. No anger, just correction. I redirected my salary, canceled automatic transfers, updated passwords, created a new savings plan. Separate finances, separate plans, separate future. At home, I acted normal. Cooked dinner, watched TV beside her, nodded during conversations about her mother's medical bills and her cousin's failed business. Inside, I was already leaving. She didn't notice. People rarely notice when the ground beneath them begins to crack. The hospital calls became daily. Each time, her voice carried the same expectation, support without discussion. You'll help with the surgery cost, right? She asked one evening over video call. I watched her face carefully. Not worried. Certain. Like she was asking gravity to keep working. We'll see, I said. The confusion in her eyes lasted half a second, then disappeared, because she assumed I meant yes. That assumption fascinated me. It told me everything. So I kept observing. Phone records showed long conversations with her sister about what we can get from him. A shared note on her tablet listed expenses with my name beside them. An email draft to her cousin read, "He'll cover it. He always does." I didn't confront her. I documented. Screenshots, bank statements, dates. Control requires evidence. And patience. 3 weeks later, she returned home. Tired, irritated, expectant. Her father was stable. The bills were not. We sat at the kitchen table. She slid a folded paper toward me. Hospital invoices. I need you to transfer this tomorrow, she said. Not can you. Not please. Need. I unfolded the paper slowly, like I was reading a menu. Then I placed another envelope beside it. I reorganized my finances, I said. She frowned. Inside the envelope were printed statements. Empty joint account. Closed credit line. My salary deposited elsewhere. Her eyes moved faster with each page. What is this? She whispered. My family always comes first, I said calmly. You're second. Her face drained of color. You're punishing me? No, I replied. I'm believing you. Silence filled the kitchen like smoke. She cried. Not loudly. Just enough to show something was collapsing inside her. You can't do this now, she said. My family needs help. I know, I said. And you're my husband. I nodded slowly. And I was your second. The words landed heavier than shouting ever could. She tried explaining, reframing, softening the past. But explanations don't change recorded facts. I showed her the screenshots, the email draft, the expense list. Each piece placed carefully on the table between us. Not aggressive, just undeniable. Her shoulders dropped. Because the truth leaves no room to stand. You were planning to use me, I said quietly. No, she whispered. But even she didn't believe it. I moved out the following weekend. No arguments. No dramatic goodbye. Just boxes, keys on the counter, and a signed separation agreement waiting beside them. She didn't stop me. Because control had already shifted. In the car, I felt something unfamiliar. Not sadness. Not relief. Ownership. For the first time in years, my future didn't include negotiation. It included choice. My phone buzzed once as I drove away. A message from her. I didn't think you'd actually leave. I smiled at the road ahead. That was the problem. She never thought I'd put myself first. But once you move from second place to first in your own life, you realize how small the old world was, and how quiet it becomes when you finally walk out of it.